Key. Do narcissists consciously know what they are doing? This is a question that came from my webinar on the topic of stop researching narcissism, start manifesting the life of your dreams. And it's a question that often comes at me. But before I answer and go into a speech about narcissists, what I say to many empaths who are curious about them is this is often the heart of your problem. You're more curious about the narcissist's behavior, why they behave that way, why they're so cruel. And in doing so, we actually circumnavigate understanding about our capacity to tolerate and put up with controlling, abusive, manipulative behavior. And that's not great for your greatness. And I feel like when I start answering these questions, I'm actually colluding with you in, to some degree, your stuckness about being focused on them. So my understanding of working with narcissists has come through my experience as a probation officer where I dealt with high risk offenders. So what I'd say to you, just like empaths, narcissists often also have a trauma story. And it doesn't take too long to get into their life to see that there's been difficulties. Sometimes they may have had a narcissistic parent. It may be all they know. Whereas the empath results to being kind and considerate, the narcissist actually embodies often the cruelty that they may well have been subjected to. And so it's become their way of being. One-upmanship, getting people over a barrel is the way that they derive leverage in their life. It serves them. So they use people in order to get their needs met. And we already know they're highly likely to target people who are insecure, who need validation and seek their approval. Now, this isn't great for your greatness. They are, to some degree, and I know people might struggle with this, vulnerable souls. However, their defensiveness, their capacity to deflect and project onto others make them, for me personally, very difficult to support during therapy. And yes, many have come to me for support, and I may not well be the best practitioner for them because, you know me, I shoot straight from the hip. I say it as I see it. And often that doesn't really work for narcissistic individuals who can be highly defensive. And so my question to you is, the situation you're in is potentially, my assumption is, it's not healthy. And as ever, my encouragement to you is to get support, get help, so that you can understand why you're able to tolerate and put up with someone who I suspect doesn't treat you too kindly. I hope that is of help to you. Do let me know. Do take care, because if you don't, who will? Peace.